Things that keep me up at night, part 21. If a vampire bites a zombie, will it become a vampire zombie? You never realize how heavy your head is until you try to hold it up while laying down. There is a singular moment during the cremation process where your mutant flesh is perfectly cooked and ready to eat. Bottled water companies don't produce water, they produce plastic bottles. Historically, pirates have always been really good at employing people with disabilities. When we're young, we sneak out of the house to go to parties, but when we're old, we sneak out of parties to go back home. Bananas are no longer the food that most closely resembles the telephone. It's now the Pop-Tart. When we yawn, do deaf people think we're screaming? How come if you drive an old car, you're poor, but if you drive a really old car, you're rich? What if the colours we see are completely different from the colours someone else sees, and we have no way of knowing? We've woken up over 10,000 times in our life and we're still not used to doing it. Tobacco companies kill their best customers, and condom companies kill their future customers. Millions of insects have seen you while you were naked. Fire meets almost all the requirements to be considered a living thing. Even if you had the power to read all minds, you wouldn't be able to understand most of them. If you ever feel lonely, just watch a horror movie, and you won't feel like you're alone anymore. The Queen of England saw over a third of history. First, humans had no voice in their heads because they had no language. What if the mirror is a portal to another dimension, but your reflection stopped you from entering? If someone 65 million light years away looked through a super powerful telescope, they would see the dinosaurs. You can't look at a word without reading it. If you're buying makeup for someone as a gift, are you implying they're ugly? What if one day you stand in the mirror and your reflection blinked, but you didn't?